What's up, ballers? We're doing a double review. The Invite, Avatar Aang. First, The Invite is a movie directed by and starring Olivia Wilde and also Seth Rogen. I didn't really know what to expect from this movie, but when it first started, I was immediately turned away from it despite the really cool opening credit sequence. Because Seth Rogen did his stupid Seth Rogen laugh like 15 times. Luckily, I don't think he did that again, at least not a lot. And also, the movie was really good. The Invite is about a couple with a dysfunctional marriage who are having their neighbors over to eat dinner with them. Much like a movie like 12 Angry Men. This takes place entirely in one location except for like the opening scene. It uses that effectively to really make you feel trapped along with these characters in a toxic and stressful environment. As the movie goes along, you'd think that the one location would get old, but things only ramp up in their uncomfortability and their strangeness as you continue to unravel who these people are that they've invited into their house. The dialogue in this movie is just so sharp and well written. The way that things play out, no matter how strange, feel natural and well realized, and these characters are so thought out. The dialogue is kind of a focus here, so that component of the movie is really important, and they get it right. It's also just really funny, whether it's from the humor of these characters clashing against each other, or the humor of the uncomfortable moments in this. There was a few times where I found myself laughing really loudly, which I thought was pretty funny because in the theater it was just me and two old couples. Every actor, of which there are only 4, really seemed to understand what they needed to do and did a great job of bringing their characters to life. Even Seth Rogen, who I have mixed feelings on, managed to be both a really charming and funny guy while also being a douchebag while also being an incredibly sad guy. It's crazy that he was in this artsy, profound movie about a marriage crisis in the same year that he voiced a little alien in Supergirl. This man is all over the place. Olivia Wilde was really good as well, playing this stressed out woman who is fed up with Seth Rogen being miserable, wanting to impress her neighbors. But apparently playing one of the lead roles wasn't all that she did. She also directed the movie. I haven't seen Olivia Wilde's other work, but based on this, I feel like I should check it out. The shot composition is clearly very well thought out and always looks quite nice. And like I said earlier, there's a bit of a trapped feeling you get that is very much due to the direction. This is kind of weird, but I like when people in movies are like describing something that we don't see actually happen. We just kind of picture it, and that's kept interesting because of the choice to highlight the actor's performance in the camera work. This movie really does that a lot, and it feels really natural and like you're in the moment in a way similar to My Dinner with Andre. This definitely isn't a happy movie, but it's not a depressing one either. It leaves you with a lot to chew on, a lot to think about. Even though there's no actual sex in the movie, it kind of explores the idea of intimacy through sex, and I think it poses the question of like, what is true intimacy, and why do we need people to be intimate with and share our lives with? The end of the film is weirdly really sweet and left me feeling the feels, you know? One of those movies where I just want to sit and watch the credits a bit, kind of soak it in, absorb the movie. This was really good, and I will give this a ripe old 8 out of 10, and I think it will probably stay there. I would definitely watch this again, and I would really recommend that you watch it as well, because it's really good. First off, Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender is a dumb title. They literally just added his name to the title of the TV show. I was interested in seeing this movie because I'm a big fan of the show and was wondering what new stories would be told in this world and what these characters would be up to as adults. Unfortunately, I don't think this movie really justifies its existence because the story here isn't that interesting and doesn't do much with the characters. Actually, besides Aang, the rest of Team Avatar literally have nothing to do at all. Aang does everything and the rest of them are just kind of there. Zuko, the best person ever, my main guy, my man, says probably like a total of 2 lines. I mean, yeah, I guess their character arcs were kind of done perfectly already, and there's not much to do with them at this point. Even Aang, I feel like, has already gone through all of this already. We know that he feels guilty about running away. We've already seen that. Oh, and also Sokka is actually pretty annoying in this. He had a few kind of funny moments, but mostly he was just getting on my nerves. It's like the same kind of humor that he has in the show, but I guess they just forgot how to write things that are funny. There's also a new guy that we meet voiced by Dave Bautista. It was weird because we met him a good chunk of the way into the movie, and then the movie kind of tried to convince us that him and Aang were like best buddies when we've only really known him for a short amount of time. And then, spoiler alert, he was a twist villain. What? I mean, I thought it was incredibly obvious because literally every conversation he had with Aang, he was trying to turn him against the rest of the group. So when he revealed himself to be evil, I was like, yeah, saw that coming, whatever. And then the climax was supposed to be like big and epic and filled with emotion, but honestly, it just felt like it came out of nowhere. The final battle of the show is so awesome, not only because it's like well animated and it's super cool, but also because it had 3 seasons worth of build up and emotion behind it. This was just like, okay, I'm watching them get all okay, I'm watching them get all glowy and shouting, but I don't really care that much. Yeah, I've been pretty negative on this movie so far, and I don't mean to be saying it's like the worst thing ever. I wasn't really bored or even annoyed. It's pretty harmless. If anything, it's kind of fun to visit this world again and see the characters all grown up. But the biggest highlight for me is definitely the animation. It's actually really, really good. Like, the show's animation is strong for the most part, but what they're able to do with a big budget and a lot of time is so incredible to witness. The lighting, the expressions on people's faces, everything is just so cinematic and nice to look at. And the fight scenes, holy cow, the fight scenes are so well choreographed and smooth, and they just look incredible. It's too bad that they didn't release this movie in any theaters. That would be awesome to watch this on a big screen. Not to discredit the show, because I do think it looks nice, but imagine a world where that show had this kind of animation. It's already one of the best shows ever. That might just make it the best ever. But yeah, this movie is just pretty decent as it is. This is a 6 out of 10, probably the most 6 out of 10 movie of all time. It's just okay. Boom, I just reviewed those movies. Let me know in the comments what you thought of The Invite and Avatar Aang the Last Fire and Ashbender. If you've seen them, was I right? Was I wrong? Give me some constructive criticism, and please answer this next question because nobody ever answers these questions that I ask at the end of the video. So answer this question. What is your favorite Spice Girls song that isn't Wannabe? Boom. There. An easy question that everyone should be able to answer. Okay, toodles!